Desert gusts howled through Palmyra's colonnades in 240 AD as a young Septimius, later Latin named Zenobia, took her first breaths in this oasis city. Born of nobleman Julius Aurelius Zenobius, of Greek blood, and of an unnamed mother, reported to be of Egyptian royal birth, the child already had the fire of future rebellion burning in her piercing amber eyes. Palmyra, a glittering hub of Silk Road trade, was nominally within the Roman orbit, but its people fiercely retained their Greco-Arab Persian mix of identity. Under the shadow of the Temple of Bel, teenage Zenobia studied languages Greek, Aramaic, Egyptian, philosophy, and horseback archery with equal fervor. At the age of 14, she could recite Homer's Iliad back to her instructors, while outshooting Palmyra's finest hunters in the hunt. Her mentor, philosopher Cassius Longinus, had noted her mind like a blade, sharp enough to dissect Plato's Republic or the vulnerability of a Roman state. As Rome descended into the crisis of the 3rd century, its emperors falling like wheat beneath a scythe, the soil was fertile for a queen. When Septimius Odonathus, Rome's ally and corrector of the East, was assassinated in 267 AD, quite possibly by Roman agents, Zenobia rejected the widow's veil. She made her infant son Vabilothus king and assumed power herself as regent, a move that shocked Rome and Palmyra's Senate. Why should men alone rule? She is reported to have scoffed, her voice echoing through the agora of Palmyra. She purged dissidents within months, replacing them with warriors and scholars who were loyal to her and her alone. Her inner circle became legendary. General Zabdas, veteran Persian warrior, General Zabiai, expert in desert warfare, Cassius Longinus, her chief advisor now, Batsabia, her mysterious female bodyguard. In 269 AD, when Rome was reeling under barbarian invasions, Zenobia made her move. She purported to be descended from Cleopatra VII and proclaimed Palmyra's independence, and then she invaded Egypt's sands. Had not seen such an invasion since the time of Cleopatra. In the late 270 AD, Zenobia's forces under General Zabdas swept down in the Nile Delta like a desert storm. The Roman prefect Tenegino Probus rushed to the defense of Alexandria, but his legions, debilitated by plague and mutiny, were no match for Palmyra's silver-armored cataphracts. While arrows obscured the sun along the Canopic Way, Zenobia herself rode in through the shattered gates on her white Nicaean stallion, purple cloak streaming. Scholars of the Library of Alexandria gazed as she quoted Homer in flawless Greek, then ordered their archives protected, a political move to secure their loyalty. Within weeks, Egypt's grain ships to Rome were stamped with her son's likeness, not Emperor Aurelian. The message was clear. The East had a new master. In Rome, though Aurelian, the restorer of the world, was sharpening his sword, Aurelian's legions came like a hammer. During the spring of 272 AD, the Battle of Emesa saw Zenobia's horse outflanked by Roman testudo units outside Antioch. As Zabdas fell back, she defended at Emesa, today's Homs, where 70,000 warriors fought history's last great chariot battle. Palmyrans fought like demons, Batsabia beheading Roman centurions with her scimitar curved like a sickle, Zenobia commanding reserves from a golden chariot. But when Aurelian's Dalmatian cavalry rode around her lines, the queen took her lethal choice. She rode on horseback towards Persia to be overtaken at the Euphrates. Tradition has it that she howled at the river god in terms of treachery. Zenobia's own fate is the greatest cliffhanger in history. Some say that she marched in chains of gold through Rome in Aurelian's triumph and then retired to a Tiber villa. Others speak of her marrying a senator or even the emperor himself, the most enticing tale. She plotted the second rebellion in 274 AD, poisoning Aurelian's wine before vanishing into Egypt. One item fuels the curiosity. A mosaic in a 5th century Antioch shows a veiled noblewoman standing beside a Palmyran-style crown. Could Zenobia have lived past Rome itself? Comment below what you think happened to Zenobia. And if you enjoyed this brief history video, please do hit the like button.